Hi Pisces, this is Just with your October 15th to the 31st, 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces, I do see that in the past 3 months, the past 3 weeks, things have been kind of going well for some of you. Looks like things have been kind of manifesting and things are finally starting to kind of come in and starting to happen where there was holdups and there was all of these delays. For some of you, it could be like, okay, things were starting to come in and things were happening. And that kind of gave you a sense of like renewed confidence and feeling like, okay, you know what? There's nothing I can't do and it just won't happen for me, right? So congrats for those of you that applies to. Looks like some of you gotten a new job or you started your own business. A lot of you started your own little business, that sort of thing. And it looks like it's starting to go well for you. Things are starting to move forward. Things are okay. You're feeling good, a lot of you. Some of you could have recently come back from a trip. You've taken a trip and it was like great. And now you come back and you feel like you're on top of the world. Like you can take a building down if you want to, right? I feel like taking a trip, having started something new for yourself, seeing some, benefits as far as starting something new and seeing the growth of it has allowed you to emotionally let go of some things that you were disappointed by or that hurt you in the past. So I do see you guys moving away from disappointments and hurts and disappointments from your past. And some of you have been sifting through that because now you're in a new status of your life. But the improvement of life at this time for some of you have helped you do that. Now, it looks like some of you are taking a trip or have taken a trip and you may be trying to make a decision. Is it worth it financially? You may be wanting to take a trip, but if you're a Pisces lady, looks like you're the final decision maker on should we take this trip? Should we go somewhere? It could be to see your mom or see someone's mother, that sort of thing. Or it could just very well be because, we need to, can we fit this in the budget? Are we breaking the bank? Is it worth it to take this trip? Will we be exhausting our funds? So at first, the proposal to take a trip may have been on the table. It could have gotten back off the table. Like, you know what? It's too much money. We're not going to do that now. And out of the blue, somebody's like, let's go. We're going, we're going to do something. So you may find yourself literally out of the blue taking a trip. Okay. And I feel like it'll be around this weekend, that sort of thing. Like it's going to be this trip out of the blue. Now, I feel like for some of you who've recently started working, you feel like things are really happening really well at this workplace. You guys get along with the people. There may have been some shakeups, like people have been let go. And even if you have an existing job that you've been there for a while, you may see that people have left, they relocated. Some people were let go. There may have been some decisions of like, are there going to be more down the line? What's really going on? But it looks like things are going to start to settle a little bit. Now, I must say for the remainder of this month, you have people all over the spread. So people and people and people. If you have your own business, it looks like there's going to be a lot of out of the blue, like people coming to you out of the blue, needing advice from work or needing advice on anything. So if a person, like whatever you do for your business and you have clientele, if you do consulting, people are going to be coming in, I feel like more out of the blue, rather than like appointment setups, that sort of thing. It'd be a lot of like out of the blue situations, helping people facilitate better decisions for themselves. If you work in banking, finance, that sort of thing, I find that you're going to be a bit busy. Some of you are going to have to travel if you're looking to start a new job. If you are on the job search, you may find that you have to go at a bit of a distance. So, distance meaning you may travel an hour, hour and a half to get to your job. So it may be a bit of a distance you have to travel in order to get there. You may say to yourself, is it financially feasible for me to take this job when I'm going to be stuck in traffic for a set amount of time? Gas prices only seems to be going up, a little bit down, but then it goes back up. So, just trying to, make practical decisions for yourself is what it looks like. Finances, again, will be on your mind. Definitely. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be taking more of a practical approach, especially if you decide to take this trip or if it comes out of the blue and you guys just do it spontaneously. There may be a little bit of money spent, but you may find more money. There may be more money, so then therefore there's money to spend. Now, some of you, if you've been waiting on money, it looks like that money will be coming through. Some of you may find money. You may out of the blue get an idea. Like you start one thing and it's like, God, that's not going to damn work. And it's like, no, but you know what? I could do this. Go with it. Go with it. I do feel like great ideas are coming to you guys now. So you definitely need to put some action behind it. Don't just sit in your mind thinking about it, daydreaming about it. Oh, it'd be great. That'd be nice. Like, no, you need to get proactive. That's the only way that you're going to turn 50 cents into $1. Okay. You've got to work. The advice here is even suggesting that you work. Don't dwell about yesterday and tomorrow and what didn't work and why it didn't work and all of that. Get to work. Period. Just get to work. Don't allow your fears, don't allow your losses, don't allow, anxiety from the past to infiltrate these new ideas and these new possibilities. If you put your head down and just get to work and do what you need to do, you will manifest something great. I do feel like there's people around you that will help you as well. So again, that should help you be a little bit more proactive. As we get to the end of October, it does look like there's going to be, I feel like some of you are going to start, like in the workplace, there may be two gentlemen, and I feel like they could be like, they're like the supervisors or execs of the company, that sort of thing. There may be some type of changes happening at the workplace that is very vague. Like whatever information you're given is very vague, but it may put you in a place of not feeling good about, the possibilities of what's going on. So I can't tell you the details of why or what, but I feel like there's just going to be this sense of, like this vagueness. It's almost like whatever's not said is screaming louder than what's said, but then you can't confirm it because it hasn't been said. So just expect as we get to the end of October that there's going to be some things that you don't know exactly because it's coming from other people that may have you in a sense of feeling unsure. Okay. If some of you are looking for a home, if you're looking to, because I do see some of you are looking for homes, you're looking for a new apartment, that sort of thing. It looks like if you have an agent, excuse me, you may feel like if it's your mate, your roommate, that sort of thing, they're not on board with one place that you probably want to commit to, or vice versa. And I feel like at first you may feel like, okay, don't give anyone complete control over decisions that you need to make as well as they. Like it's an equal thing. You need to be as present in the decision-making process as they are. So don't feel like you don't have a voice in something, because I feel like if you do that, then someone else will make the decision and you won't be necessarily completely happy, or things won't necessarily, you won't get what you're looking for because you've put it in the hands of another person. Okay. But I feel like that energy was dissipating. You guys will get what you're looking for. Now, as it relates to love, it looks like some of you have been having some really great love moments with your mate in the past, especially if your mate has been away. If you guys have been away a little bit from your mate, coming back, it's like, okay, you've been making up for lost time with your mate. And you guys are just feeling really good, especially my Pisces ladies. I feel like you're feeling financially secure and stable. For those of you obviously that are, you're taking that momentum and you may be starting something new, which is allowing you to move on to something that's going to make you more emotionally fulfilled. Okay. And again, like I said, you and your mate may be taking a trip, maybe trying to decide, do we take a trip? How much money? Where do we go? Trying to be as practical, and maybe, especially if it's like a long distance trip, trying to be as economically conscious as possible. So making sure that you pack lunches, or that you travel light, or you only try, if you have to pay for extra bag, try not to even take the bag, that type of thing. So really making a lot of decisions with your trip and being as practical. So you may be the practical one, or your lady may be the practical one that you put all of the decision making in her hands to take care of stuff. And I feel that in this, if like some of you could, if you're going to like a place, if you're going to Vegas, you're going to a casino, or you're going someplace where you may play games, you may win money. You may be a very like lucky time for some of you. Like out of the blue, you won a jackpot. Out of the blue, you won, you know, something. It's not going to be a whole lot of money, but it'll be a little bit more than what you have. Because I do feel like being in the midst of others and in other circumstances will be very beneficial. Doing things as a couple together will be very beneficial and very lucky for you guys. And I do see getting very clear about where you want to go, what you want to do, possibly in a relationship. Some of you may have to reprimand the children, is what I do see here in this whole. And I'm just getting like this weekend is going to be a very like unexpected weekend. And I can't tell you exactly details. It's unexpected, but I do see like unexpected things happening. And as we get to the end of October, I feel that there's going to be possibly a new way of doing things. Okay. Your mate may go from wanting to rush into something to saying, okay, let's try to be a little bit more strategic about this. Let's try to, you know, take a step back, you know. So I do see some change of energy in your mate. Again, as it relates possibly to a new beginning of some sort, something new. There could be a discussion, like I said, to want to move in together. So your mate may at first be so open and so wanting to move in, and then it's like the person has changed. I do see like one moment a person is so much into it, involved, and then they change. They become a little bit cold, a little bit more callous. They hide behind work and say, I gotta work. And you may feel like, well, what the heck is going on here? You know, but that'll give way. And that's just how relationships are, right? Some days are good days. Other days it's just like, oh, but when you have to deal with someone every day, you talk to them every day, and then you're sharing your life with them. Every day is not going to be, you know, Christmas and New Year's Eve. So it's just that type of thing. Like, you know, it may be this weird energy that you or your mate is taking the other person through. And then you get on the other side of it. They could be going through something themselves. And then it's like, okay, now they've fix that to some extent, and now everything is kind of like okay again. So that's kind of what I see for you guys. I do want to speak on another thing. Yeah, some of you may have, if you're single, right, some of you may try to decide, like, I'm going to be a little bit more practical in my socializing, that sort of thing. And then you like meet somebody. As soon as you meet them, it's over. As soon as like a date, you may have one date and that's it. No one calls each other. There's no follow-up. There's no text. There's nothing. It's just like the person just disappeared. And then out of the blue, another person comes into your life, and it's like, that's the person. That doesn't mean that that's the one, like you're going to marry and be with them forever, but that's someone that has a little bit more potential, and this is a little bit more meaningful, right? It could be the same thing where it's like, you know, things were starting to, you know, get hot and heavy with us. Things took a turn, you know, things cooled off, and then out of the blue, this person is like, they see you for who you are. They value you more, where it's like, it's almost like, you know how some people, they can see that they want to be and they want to share their life with you, like they want to take it to the next level, but they have to sabotage it to some extent in order to see the value that it has and then commit. I'm getting that, right? So someone may come off childish, just doing like stupid stuff. And then when they see they're either at the brink of losing you, or you them, or, you know, then they change up, and then it's like, you know, I want to marry you and all of this stuff. Because I do get like proposal or someone wanting to move in. Somebody's wanting to take this thing to the next level, buy a new home or start looking for a new place to live. Like there's like just this whole nother turn of events that's going to start happening between you and your mate for a lot of you. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder of these 2 weeks. But of course, what I'm saying to you is going to last far longer than 2 weeks. Hopefully it's been helpful, and it has, and you'd like to share with us, please do so in the comment section below. You know, we'd love to hear from you. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I can be reached in the description box below, as well as the begin and end to this video. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with, you guys know, another one. Take care, Pisces.